Hi, Subbies. Oh shit, there is something, tobacco or something. Yeah. Today, it's actually night. I want to speak about alcoholism. I have to say I do drink 5 to 8, maybe. Yeah, I think 5 to 10 times per year. Not on birthdays or New Year, but when I'm with certain friends. And I don't know why I can, and I can tell about it one day, but it's not about that today, because I will never ever 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 recommend and former, and I'm going to say former, drug addict. One important thing is, when you call yourself an alcoholic or an addict, you are defining yourself. There is a spiritual teacher. I heard him speaking to one in the program, 12 Step, and he said, my name is something and I'm an alcoholic. Then the spiritual teacher stopped him and said, no, you're not. You're not an alcoholic. Do you drink? And he said, no, I've been sober for several years. Okay, you are not an alcoholic. You are consciousness, and you have a body, and you are you, and your name is just a label, and if you call yourself an alcoholic, you define yourself in a certain way. And I didn't get it when I saw it was on YouTube, and but I went to an NA meeting, and I said, hey, my name is Anne, and I'm an addict. And bam, I felt like an addict, even though I haven't taken a fix or smoked weed or anything. And at that time, I hadn't even taken a drink. Only cigarettes, and I smoked like a chimney, and coffee. For first time, I really felt like a fucking addict, even though I hadn't touched it. I think I had 2 or 3 years at the time. Yeah. So start not to call, and I know it's opposite the principle of the 12 step, but for you, Jay, it's for my subscriber, please don't call yourself alcoholic. Call yourself Jay. It's your label, okay? The name your parents apparently gave you. I think so, okay? And you have an alcohol problem. You have an issue that you have to take care of. And you say to me, or you write to me, that you have given up, you're tired, have been a drug addict, you stop drugs. Okay, if you can stop drugs, you also can stop alcohol. It's not the same. It is hard. I won't lie. It's hard to stop drinking. But it's one day at a time. And if you drink as I did, I drank 1.5 to 2 bottles of whiskey per day, and some red wine and beer and whatever I could, get hands on. So, yeah. So you have to, if you can go to the doctor, and if it's, you live in a country where it costs money, then if you're not able to, because you don't change one addiction with another addiction, but some certain pills can help you with the trembling, and yeah. But you can maybe say, I will drink half glass less every day, and start from there. And while you are doing that, and especially when you wake up in the morning and you're clear in your head, and before you think about, I need a fucking drink, I don't know what your pattern are, but when you have these clear moments, ask yourself, what do I have to gain to stop, and what do I have to lose if I don't, because you have everything to gain. You have a disease, and if you don't stop, you are going to die. That's a fact. You know that. And I do understand the feeling of, fuck it, you know, it's not that long time ago yeah, sorry, felt the same. And it, yeah, close, okay, close call. Yeah. And of course, when you have problems in your life, I have so many you don't. You know, I got crooked teeth, and now I've done something about it. It's about solving the problems you got. Often in the treatment system, we do it wrong. We get clean or sober first, and then we solve problems. And I know it's very hard to solve problems while you are, well, you know, but if you are not too wasted, you are actually able to solve some issues. What I have done recently, that, you know, I have financial problem, and I am doing whatever I can with everything from cutting down the phone and cigarettes, and I don't eat every day. And you know, there are certain stuff, I won't recommend the eating stuff, but there are stuff you can do. And I have to clean all this shit behind me because I have mold on my walls. Yeah, and oh my god, you know, and I just had too many issues, also personal issues, and I just didn't want to deal with it. And when you once have had kind of addiction, the first thing you think about is to what do you call it? First, stop the hurt within you, and I know what alcohol does. It, you know, it, yeah. But try to. I don't know how many friends you have, but the most important thing, if you have family, use a family. You can't do it alone. You really can't. And if you don't have that kind of friend, because you really need some strong friends, and you really need strong family members. And if you don't have that, reach out where, you know, and it's by starting to open up and speak about it. And I have recognized, for every time you have been watching, I don't know if you watched the full video, but you write more and more about yourself. For me, and I know it by experience, you know, that means that there is a light within you. You are, you know, split in two personality. The one side that say, hey, I want to drink and I don't want to do it anymore, I'm tired, fuck the world, and you know. And it's the other side. It's your consciousness, it's your heart, it's your soul that is screaming for help, is screaming for a normal life, as normal it can get, you know, because there are consequences when you have led a life like, you know, you and I, we have. And I have said, you're welcome to write to me. You have my email. And start by speaking about your issues. And right now you have medical issues. You have to think about that. If you have financial issues, solve it if it's possible. Solve small problems at the time. Because if you do that, the reason you use, because it's only reason you use, okay, they disappear, and suddenly you don't have a reason anymore. And don't think about yesterday. Yesterday you can't do anything. It's gone. You can't do a fuck about it. And tomorrow is an illusion, because actually we can go to the street and boom, a car, and we are dead, okay? So tomorrow is an illusion. Yesterday, it's gone. So you have only now. And you have to say to yourself, and I'm not just speaking about one day at a time, I'm speaking about this exact moment. Which problem do I have? And what can I solve? And what is it that hurts so much that I have to drink to overcome it? And when you figure that out, speak about it. Open your fucking mouth and say, this hurts so much. Because more you speak about it, the less the pain will get. It's like I've lost both my parents, and especially my mother's death. It still hurts, and at the beginning I didn't think I could survive her death. I saw her die by lung cancer, and I took care of her with my sister, and it was very hard to see a strong woman, decay. But it's just that more time are healing every wounds. It's not going to, the pain will never disappear, but you can cope it, I'm able to cope. I can laugh about my mother, I can cry about it, and yeah, of course sometimes I have the urge to take a fix, or smoke a weed, or drink 2 bottles of alcohol. It's just like that, but I don't do it because my brain is now, because I'm sober and clean, my brain is able to stop. I don't know, you get some lamps that turns on, beam, 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 you are in danger zone. And I had that really recently, and I had to call to my friend and say, hey, I'm close to go to a special place and take some drugs. Please help me. So if you don't have an AA where you live, because I would really recommend it at the beginning, it's awesome, and get a sponsor, and but if you don't have that possibility or that possibility, you can always find a possibility to get out of it. But the most important thing is to find it here within you, okay? And you do it by finding the clear moments you have every day. There are some few moments, and ask yourself, what do I have to gain? What can I have? You can have a lady. I don't know if you have a girlfriend and drink with her or whatever, but you can gain everything. You're not that old, and I've seen your profile. You actually are handsome, so I don't know if this helped. I really want to be more in depth, but it's already almost 14 minutes, so I can't, and but I just want to say, now I have followed you for a short amount of time, and I've seen you write more and more, you open more and more, and when you do that, it's your soul that is speaking and asking for help. Maybe your brain is saying, no, 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 fuck it, but I'm really honest. It's your soul screaming for help, okay? So I hope that yeah, I know it's untraditional way to do it, but and don't drink that much, just say one, don't drink a half a cup or what per day, so it's easier and easier, okay? So I hope that I don't know if you you know, because this is out of the blue. Oh shit. So yeah, but I'll one day tell about my alcoholism that I had. Oh shit. My friends from Narcotics Anonymous and Alcoholics Anonymous, they are going to cut me. But I have my own past. We all have our own past. But if you can go to AA, go to AA. If you can't, use your friend. If you don't have a friend, fucking write to me, okay? There is always a solution. But find the light within you. You have to get in contact with your soul again, your consciousness. And I'll make a part 2, 3, 4, blah, 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 you know? So, yeah. This is why I made this channel. Yeah. So, I hope you take care of yourself. Yeah. I actually think about you every day, and I'm worried, and I hope you think about it. And I'm not saying you have to quit tomorrow. I know it's impossible. Not impossible, but you know what I mean. Just okay. Yeah. Yeah. I hope that I help. Thank you. Sayonara.